Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Rebel Inc. Escalation custom scenarios. Today we're moving on to Capital State M-7, which I assume is a sequel to Capital State T2 by the same developer. The arena, once a land of the free and prosperous, now hinges between survival and an untimely end. No one knows why a group rose up in protest, but we do know who supplied them with the means to take over an entire planet. The war nears its 5th anniversary, and the presidents of the previous 116 countries want to discuss their moral approach. Saving everyone may be impossible. Some countries almost look like lost causes. As the politicians gather, they bring the remaining forces as security details. Over 2,000 soldiers dotted around the region to defend their leaders from attack, assassination, or scandal leaks. However, our enemies know where we are and they know the situation. Hundreds upon thousands of heavily armed units march towards the embassy, trampling all they move across. They will lay siege to the area and leave it only as a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Okay? So we have another sector we have to defend as the tank commander. Bleh. One of my least favorites, though situationally can be okay. At times. Do you want to just go ahead and leave all of this? I mean, only normal difficulty, I guess we could just go for the tax collector instead of the realist. I think that's going to be fine, so sure. Normal difficulty, here goes nothing. Whitehall. The political summit has just begun, and it's already in a state of emergency. The situation only worsens as insurgents begin appearing around the sector and moving in from nearby. The survival of these high-profile politicians is of utmost importance. Is it, though? I mean, they are politicians at the end of the day, right? Defend the embassy and gain the trust of the people. Very well. So set up an HQ in a good defensive spot, probably around the river so that no one can easily cross and get to embassy. Boom! There are tunnels over here. Blech. Okay, all the more reason to protect the tunnels. However, I suspect there are probably more tunnels elsewhere, in which case we should probably be prepared for the possibility that we are going to have enemy insurgents pop up under the ground. Like little rodents that they are. It's gonna be great. What is this, by the way? Control point. Secure all of them to win. Oh, okay. So hold on to these 4. Are there more we have to take and that's what's gonna make us win? Not sure. Let's take a look at the modifiers. Your military-focused government will supply all of your needs. All out. Okay. The situation allows you to call upon nearby governors for temporary or permanent support. The politicians have full support of you in their interests. Corruption and inflation are wiped away. You know? That makes my life a lot easier sometimes. Antagonist block. The enemy alliance always keeps the insurgency on their feet. They won't back down for anything. Does that mean they don't retreat? And if I win, they all die? Because if so, that's preferable. Siren mass. These enemies fight in huge numbers and appear from seemingly nowhere. They hide under our radar. Oh, crud. Tell me I don't actually have, like, the invisible insurgents modifier. That would suck. Allied defenses are already in place. No problem. Over 100 politicians. Gather and protect them, that's fine. Area has been declared a no-fly zone. Oh, okay, no drones, and I'm assuming no airstrikes. That complicates the situation. You can abandon people and capture key points to force the enemy to flee to another region. Abandon the people, capture key points to force the enemy to flee. Huh. That'll be fun. And the 7-year war cycle. The politicians have previously blamed for a 7-year war. They don't want it to happen again. I don't know how that changes the game, but it's interesting. So we're not allowed to get any intel. Anti-espionage prevents this initiative from rolling out to minimize chances of information leaks. Okay, so we can't get that yet, but we start off with PR and Media Office and Anti-Corruption Pledge, so there is no corruption, definitely does not exist, haha. Persuasive Guardian, gain reputation, okay. Outreach Office, more strategic communications, local militia, diplomatic protection, security details are stationed in the area to defend their leaders at all costs, being rolled out already. Regional development, train an expert unit, okay. Bigger picture, take a stand against the public with an announcement of the current situation. Due to the much more pressing matters, stabilizing the region and facilitating the population must be put on hold in order to protect the more important individuals. Prioritize elimination of enemy insurgency over civilian warfare and abandon their needs while the situation is under control. Gain 200 reputations, but civilians become extremely hostile. So we would lose all of our support, but we gain a lot of reputation. I'm gonna guess we have to do this at some point, but we'll see. There's the International Assistance and the Foreign Relations Office. We also have the Siren Dampening Protocol. Once all control towers are captured, activate Siren Elimination Code and transmit all insurgents to force them to flee. So we definitely need to find some other control points. We can build garrisons, I wouldn't mind that. Intel gathering, I feel like we need this. And then there's winged divisions for airstrikes and drones, and local cooperation for local intel and protection mandate unlock the military units. We'll pick that up, and we'll pick up the radar. That leads to remote intelligence, gain intel on the entire region, but for some reason, this is not allowed. Kind of weird. Still feel like intel's really important. Molecular refraction. Develop remote sonars and radars to have waves effectively bounce off of structures to provide more accurate and refined intelligence on the region. Could be good. What else we have? We started off with electricity and telecoms, which is very, very powerful. Electricity, of course, means we roll out other initiatives faster, and telecoms, the more we have, the more I'm going to get as far as support. We are probably going to need to get some roads early on, because I feel like mobility is going to be very important for us. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up that outreach office early on, because we can roll out things like the telecoms a little bit faster, and I imagine that also will be good. This zone is stabilizing shockingly quickly. I'm not too sure what's going on with that, but we do not have a very hostile population. Let's see, what's this? Direct gasoline, okay, more soldiers. I'm guessing this is for the caves, tank divisions, and military power shift. Inner Purge. Purple-haired young woman is an expert at silently infiltrating enemy lines and eliminating key targets. Reduces the number of insurgents. Aliera? Okay, gentleman on the front and elite agent on the back. Reduce the amount of active insurgents. And Ximini. So, three different characters, all of which are able to temporarily, at least, reduce the number of insurgents. Fascinating. Let's go for that intel, because I think that at least finding stuff's going to be important. We already have found a major control point. Okay. And sure enough, there are more tunnels. They're all connected, so this is going to be a pain in the patut. Opiates. Opiates. That means they're getting all sorts of money, not to mention huge ambushes. Or rather, an ambush plus an arms cache plus... No, what is this? That's a large ambush. So we have large and small, plus minefields. Good lord. All right, tanks it is. We've already found some up over here. They probably have a camp in that direction. They're gonna be popping up over here pretty soon, I imagine. We have a lot of money. We're gonna go ahead and spend that at least initially for some roads. Don't feel like I need any of this over here. What is this we got? Blackout, whiteout. Removes radio silence insurgent tactic. Oh, yes. I want to be able to see them so that they're not hidden anymore. That could be helpful. Now, if I pop in over here, we're going to trigger something, but I need to get rid of things like that opiate point. So hopefully a tank will be able to handle this. Hopefully. We're going to find out. We could get drones. I guess we should go ahead and start rolling out basic initiatives. People do still want that. Okay, we found a whole lot more over here, including more controls and, yep, more opiates and more control points. All of that's going to be important for me at once. All of it. All right. I will need some supportive units, so let's get some coalition soldiers just in case, because tanks, of course, can't supply each other. And also, I'm being attacked in my HQ, which is a big no-no. There's the strikes. Sorry, the ambushes I was worried about, so that's going to be a thing. Let me think. So I don't see evidence that we're going to get a lot of soldiers. Oh, there we go. Significant increase in soldier strength. Yes, please. I don't know if we can lose this unit. Possibly. That would obviously be not very good. Wow, they are popping up all over the dang place. Please tell me we don't. Oh, we do. All right, so the tanks die. Not good. We can get more. What is this? Traverse all terrain could be useful. More tanks? Maybe. Tank tinkering? More strength? Sure. I mean, we gotta keep people off of my dang HQ, that is for sure. Subtle pressure, sure, let's go ahead and start building that up. Let's place you here so we can win this fight. The coalition soldiers will probably be okay. We are getting absolutely swarmed to all freaking heck right now, and it is kind of ridiculous. More movement speed, maybe. Paper plane munitions unlocks extremely powerful airstrikes to use against the insurgents. Absolutely. We'll pick that sucker up. Still struggling to fight over here at my HQ, my god. All right, so we managed to push some of this out. We need to get more units. I'm going hard on the tanks for now. We're getting a lot of money. That's good. And yep, sure enough, they are now popping up over here. And they are going to start attacking my embassies. Okay. Let's move you here, move you here. I do want to still try to take this sucker out. I need these guys to all die, which they did. We're going to get a couple tanks, which hopefully can chase these guys away. I'm hoping they retreat back into their respective tunnels, but they may go elsewhere, and that could turn into a problem pretty quick. Let's get some more soldiers, plus some garrisons getting constructed. And we'll place a soldier here to reinforce both of these places. We're going to take out this. I see a camp here that I want to get rid of. We'll get another tank going. This is all freaking out, dude. Holy crap. And we may lose another tank right here because I don't see this going very well. More subtle pressure, sure. These guys did retreat, but not quite where I wanted them to. I feel like we have to pull back, and this is a no-win situation. We are losing now plenty of reputation. Okay. I don't see how strategic communications is going to do me a lot of good, if I'm being honest. I feel like we're going to have to go for something like the bigger picture, which is going to make me lose, like, all support level. We should probably do that kind of at the last minute, right? Maybe. Let's reduce the number of insurgents on the map. That actually reduced them by a lot. Hold up. This is our chance to go in here and start taking out these points right now. Like right now. Maybe if we go fast. Okay, time those carefully and we can actually have an advantage. Maybe. We may need to do that again, honestly. We'll see. We will go for full access since corruption is not a thing, neither is inflation. Okay, there we go. Took that down. Good. We're having trouble up over here. Okay. Hang on. Get up this direction. Let's see if we can get some reinforcements coming in. I may need to reduce the number of insurgents again just so we don't lose this tank. Although the airstrikes just obliterated them. Hello. All right, another tank get down over here. Here we go. Now we're starting to push him back a little bit. That was a really, really powerful ability, and I'm glad that we got it. How are we doing as far as reputation? Actually kind of holding our ground a little bit. Let's go for strategic communications. We can go for another level of it. Public communications team, heck yes. I think the thing that's really helping me right now is that we're actually getting a lot of money. I don't know why we're getting so much money, but we are. Let's go ahead and push you here, and I think we can probably take out another group, though I might need to go for some numbers reduction. Never mind, that took them out easy. There we go, there we go. All right. I was a little bit worried for a moment, but suddenly things seem to be doing okay. We've got rid of most of the major camps. We're taking out a lot of their opium fields, which is going to reduce how many of them are able to spawn, or rather, just greatly reduces their strength. Yeah, you can see here it increases their capabilities by a lot. The fact that they can't retreat is going to be very helpful as well. We do need to leave behind at least a handful of soldiers to defend these tunnels. I don't know if these guys can cross rivers, but we're going to go ahead and pull back. I want to leave units on these tunnels as much as we can. We're sitting on lots of money right now. I'm going to make all-terrain tanks and then go for an elite tank. Here we go. All right, cool. Even more. That'll be great. So we'll arrive down here soon. Let's get more roads, because I like to be able to travel quickly. Coalition soldiers leaving soon? No, thank you. Let's go for a boost of the national soldier strength. Not that we have too much trouble with that right now. And sure enough, it looks like they can cross the river. Okay, that's going to be a small issue. Let's go ahead and move the tank up this direction. We'll clear them out while I get some more reinforcements. These guys need to stay somewhere. We can not really afford to lose any more reputation. I'm going to go ahead and just buy this. Hands are tied. No one out there will come for you. The entire world is at war. Everyone is busy fighting off billions of enemy soldiers, and you complain I'm given the short end of the stick. All right, threaten the diplomats to gain reputation, but corruption now runs rampant. And the diplomats no longer support you honestly. Incompetence. You know, it's absolutely no wonder why these countries fell to some idiots who couldn't hold an AK still for 3 seconds. The people protecting them were even bigger idiots. Okay, but now we have inflation. So basically, we reintroduce new mechanics into the game in order to gain back some reputation. That's an interesting choice. Very interesting. Let's go for focused intelligence, expansive radius. Drones can scan multiple zones. Cool. Don't need that right now, but it's good to see that that's going to be a thing. We are stabilizing a few zones, so that helps. The airstrikes are unbelievably overpowered. Like, ridiculously overpowered. Holy cram. Now let's see. With this many tunnels, I'm very limited in where I can go and what I can do. I feel like we need to be trying to push against these guys. One thing we may need to consider doing... I can't move here? Why not? Invalid destination. I don't see how that would be the case, but all right. They spawn more over here. Yeah, there's like a camp or something that's spawning in adjacent zones. That's got to be what's doing it. All right. More units. What is this? Significant increase in strength. I might want to go for another purge if our numbers are looking overwhelming in a couple of spots. I don't know why I can't go there, but I can move these guys, so we will. Let's go for a new Air Force, boost up some strength. I'm a little bit wary of whether these guys will survive this, but we'll see. I'm preventing these guys from going too far in tunnels, so our embassy at the very least is going to be safe. Let's see. So we already can get drones. I'm going to go ahead and scan multiple zones, and let's place one here, for example. Okay, so we discover a few things, including one of the camps. Can we win this fight? not as is without reinforcements, but the moment reinforcements come into play, holy crud, we've got him. Okay, okay. All is going well so far. All is going very well so far. Time to get a bunch of dirt roads, because you know we're going to be going into those. And the thing is, once I have a whole bunch of initiatives taken care of that I don't care about, I'm fine with reintroducing stuff like inflation. That's not going to hurt me much. Really will be completely okay. Let's go ahead and move you here, move you forward here. Okay, that'll hold the line. I want to go into those mountains at some point, so we can do a cover-up. I don't mind that. Okay, they're trying to get these caves back consistently, and that's an issue. We can go ahead and boost that up. Still no idea how we're supposed to get our airstrikes back, or anti-espionage. I think that's just the modifier, though. Maybe going for the bigger picture and stuff will let me start getting rid of some of those things. I don't know. Let's go for the regional experts. I'm kind of curious. Can we do anything good with you? Yeah, we can. I can't move you in very many places, though. We can go here, I suppose. National Surge or Coalition? National Surge before we have any corruption. It's not even, oh, we got 3% corruption. How do I have inflation? I was promised that inflation didn't exist anymore. Yeah, these Coalition soldiers, for some reason, are unbelievably good. Man, they keep spawning a lot, though. Look at all this. This is nuts. All right, I'm gonna hold my ground for a minute, and then we're gonna move up over this direction. And once I clear this out, I think we'll be safe in this control point. But I wanna have plenty of reinforcements. Lack of jobs, you say. Fine, banks and stuff. How? There you go. Banker is a legitimate job. You should be thrilled. Okay, let's move you over here and push them back if we can. My national soldiers should be fairly strong at this point. More subtle pressure. I know, yes, you could spend... Oh, God, I just realized my reputation is very, very low. You could spend... Budget's frozen. Whoa, 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 what? Okay, we're stuck with what I've got now. We're gonna go for incompetence and get some reputation back. Okay. Okay. We're gonna reduce their numbers. And there we go. Take that down, thank you, okay. Airstrikes took me the rest of the way. We are on the way with some units over here. They should be able to clear this out, no problem. We'll have to deal with some caves. A garrison right here is fine, I suppose. Let's move you forward, move you here. Keep guarding the tunnels. There's one in the mountains we have to take care of. Gosh dang it, how do these guys keep spawning? It's the freaking cave. Okay, so you're telling me I need to move you here, and then move you here? Oh boy. I don't like this, though. Move you this way, move you this way, move you this way. I need to have reinforcements in the mountains for absolute sure. So if I don't have any more money, like, what happens here exactly? What is this? No mercy artillery. Soldier strength boosted to unimaginable heights. I mean, I suppose that's great. So yeah, you could do the counter-strike. Rival cuts support, yeah, but here's the thing. It only slightly cuts support in exchange for money, and it damages diplomatic relations. Subtle pressure, once you build it up, significantly reduces this. Some people are like, oh, well, you could at least go for, like, public accuse. Yeah, I could, but look at that. It's a 52% chance of failure. No, subtle pressure is, like, 9 times out of 10 gonna end up being the better way to go. Just 9 times out of 10. This unit is in danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. But I'm still actively clearing out some caves and stuff, so I can't do a whole lot. Tell you what, we lose a little reputation, move you here, move you here. This is a better way to fight. I prefer to let my tanks be on the front line. They can do all the work. Let's also use a drone, find out what's going on over here. Holy cram. There are a lot of enemies here. Still no money, so I can't use the whole, like, cut support thing again. Okay, let me think about this for a moment. We are going to move you here, I suppose. How can I make this work? I need to have 2 tanks, plus I need some coalition soldiers. We may just have to accept the tunnel risk for a minute, and we'll chase back after them in a little bit. Well, let's clear this out first. The coalition soldiers are so good at reinforcing, I've got to move them in a position to help us win some of these fights. I also have to get rid of these caves. I don't have money, so I guess we have to dismiss concerns. Yeah, I've got no money. I'm actually, like, having my funds drained away. We are stuck with what I've got at this point. Completely stuck. All right, move you here. Move you down here. We'll get someone else in the mountains in a minute. Oh my god, they spawned again. Because of course they did, but the important thing is these guys shouldn't be able to retreat anywhere as long as we hold on to these tunnels, which we just did. Now we move you back here. Now we move you over Move you here, move you up here so we can clear out the tunnels and prevent more spawns. There we go, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have to fight all these guys now. Move you back up this way. Wait, never mind, there was a camp. Ah, that was more important to take down. Good news is our reputation appears to have stabilized, so I feel like we're in an okay spot. Increased pay? Sure, I don't have any money, so we're in the negative. I'm not sure what we paid that with exactly, but that's fine. Now that we control all the tunnels, they shouldn't be able to go anywhere with them, which means I should be able to safely move my units around. Now, I don't think we can roll out any new initiatives to speed this up, but oh well. And all we have to do is control all these points, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. And also, yeah, we regain zones very quickly. So once they've been removed completely from the map, we get a ton of free stability. Heck yeah. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I was feeling a little cocky, and then you removed all of my income. Amazing how that works, but once you give me this many units and they're fairly strong and effective, yeah, that's pretty good. Coalition soldier support for the freaking win also. Dang. What an interesting scenario. That felt pretty balls to the wall for a very long time. Like, we were going really aggressive. Really aggressive. But we didn't even have to resort to just ignoring the plight of the people. So I feel like I came out of that as the good guy, but I'm betting on a higher difficulty you might have to do that. Fascinating. I'm looking forward to more of these. These are pretty good. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If so, I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.